You are making a weeknight dinner, and you think to yourself, how can I spice this up a notch? Let's go see what that spice cabinet has. You make your selections and start throwing in a pinch of this, a dash of that, and a sprinkle or two of whatever that is. You finally sit down to taste your creation, and it's blander than a plain rice cake. Today, I'm gonna show you how to unlock your spices and get those dishes the flavor they need.
Biscuits in the kitchen, I'm a sous chef on a mission. Baby, wiggle it, it's vicious. We about to break the dishes. Got the pepper with the sodium. We cooking with petroleum. Come step up to the podium and cut up this linoleum.
To start things off, we need to understand how spices work. Spices contain two types of oils: non-volatile oils, which provide the aroma, and volatile oils, which provide the flavor of the spice. These oils naturally will break down over time, making them less potent. These oils are also released when whole spices like black pepper are ground. This is why freshly ground spices smell and taste so much stronger than their pre-ground counterparts. As you can conclude, this is why these pre-ground spices that we cooked with in the beginning of the video didn't add as much flavor as we thought it was. So given this information, we can start to make some pretty powerful conclusions about how to use our spices. Number one is that when cooking, we should try to use freshly ground spices whenever possible to get optimum flavor. Obviously for black pepper, most of us have a pepper grinder or can get one for very cheap. But for grinding other whole spices like cumin, cinnamon, or cloves, here are some other options. Behind door number one is the tried and true mortar and pestle. One of the most underrated kitchen tools in my opinion. All you need to do is pour in your spices and quickly bash and stir and ground up the spices. You'll instantly start to smell those aromas. Behind door number two is an electronic grinder, which can be as simple as a cheap coffee grinder, though I wouldn't use it to grind your coffee too. This will be a lot faster than a mortar and pestle, but it's a one-trick pony when it comes to kitchen tools, so that's why I prefer the mortar pestle, which has other uses besides grinding spices. Our second big conclusion that we can make is that whole spices will last a lot longer in the pantry than pre-ground spices. We should be loading up our pantry with whole spices whenever possible. That powdered spice mix that you have in the back of your cabinet, sorry to say, but it's probably not potent at all anymore. Now before you go and throw out all of your spices and buy whole ones, don't do that because there are some techniques that can be used, but you'll have to tune in to next week's video because my time's up for today. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments about grinding your own spices. If you're looking to pick up some for cheap, you can check Amazon, or my favorite place to go is to international grocery stores. They often have big bags for a lot less because grinding spices is often used in other cuisines like Indian, Mexican, and different Asian cuisines. That's gonna wrap it up for the video. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys next week to continue our spice talk. Peace.